Hi guys, and happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, August 27th, and in my household today is fantasy football draft day. So I want to get this done early so we can go into all the craziness later this afternoon and draft our players. Okay, so I told you I'm going to go and we're going to start in today on the fall/winter cards. And I'm going to try to focus a lot on the July to December mini catalog because I haven't really been showing you the items I got in that yet. So today we're going to be using two main items. We're going to be using Soft Seedlings. This is from the July to December catalog, page 53. Love it. It's a standalone set. And then the other main focus is going to be from the annual catalog on page 174, the split card textures, which is also a standalone set. So we're going to go ahead and do, and I haven't prepared one ahead of time, so bear with me. You know what that means. It's going to be fun. Okay, so we're going to, I had to order more soft succulent. I can't believe I'm almost out of it, but anyway, yes, have to do more soft succulent because I'm really running low. So on this, I'm going to do a what would it be called, a portrait? I don't know what they call it. Usually I cut at 5.5 here, and I have your normal card that looks more like this and opens like this. I'm actually going to cut today the long way. So there's 4 1/4 by 11, and then we're going to score at 5.5. So it's going to be a top fold. It's going to open from the top like that. Okay, let me go ahead, get that burnished. You know what, I'll score this one for later use too. That way, maybe I'll use that same color tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Then we're also going to, we're also going to do 2 base layers. So I'm going to go 4 by 5 1/4. So this is going to be my inside layer and my front panel. It's going to leave a little tiny strip, which of course I'll put into my little strip tower. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, because we want this one to dry, we're going to, this is going to be our inside card, but I want it to be kind of colored. So I'm going to go ahead and take a large clear acrylic block. This is a block F, and I'm going to go on it with Stampin' Write markers. Use the Stampin' Write markers. Do not use your blends. You will ruin your block. Well, you won't ruin it. It won't clean off as easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and scribble color on here. I'm just using that thick end. Ooh, don't get it on your card. Oops, wrong end. And I always go what I consider dark to light. I probably should tell you the colors I'm using. Let me get this last little bit, and then I'll tell you the colors I'm using. All right, so this is crushed curry, pumpkin pie, cherry cobbler, and garden green. Kind of my go-to colors since we don't have really rust, more mustard, and we have old olive. But if I don't have those other 2 colors, which I love, and I have the old markers over there in my stash, so I do have them, but I can't see using old olive with these. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, I have a spritzer filled with water, and we're just going to, let me go over here, and let me put my chamois, my dollar store chamois down, just so my work surface doesn't get wet. All right, we're going to get that so we can see it pooling. All right, let me go ahead and set that up there. And let me take one of those panels, lay it down, I'm just going to hold on to it for a while. Now this works really good with watercolor paper also, and shimmery white. I don't mind using the basic white. Seems to work just as fine. So I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. And there you are. There's a little bit of a line there. I just go straight like that. So that takes out that line a little bit. I'm going to set this aside to dry. And if it isn't completely dry by the time we get to the rest of the card, I will go ahead and run it under the heat gun. So let me go ahead, put that off to the side for now. Okay, so that's drying. So now we're going to take this other one. Oh, see, I got a little water on it. Not a big deal. Let me grab out, I'm over here to my right. Let me grab out the big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I have my platform 1, 2, and 2 of the 3s. I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. And I'm going to take out that split card texture die. And I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I think I'm going to do upper right. All right. Let me put that second on. And since this is such an intricate die, I am going to go back and forth twice, just because I want to make sure all those little pieces come out. All right. Close that quietly, because I never realized how loud it was. Sorry about that. I saw my hip in there. Let's go ahead and look how those all just fall out. Beautiful. Okay, let me try to get to where's my picture. I'm just trying to get those into the garbage. That way they're not all over the floor and I have to vacuum. All right, put that on my magnetic holder for now. These we can put away. I don't keep these scraps. If you want to put them in someone's card for confetti, you can. I don't keep them. All right. So now what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to do this. Let me grab out another block. Is that going to be big enough? Nope, we need a big one. So I remember using block, is this E? It's hard to see. And yep, block E. And again, you want to do this with Stampin' Write markers. Do not ever color your stamps with the blends. You will ruin them. And what I'm going to do here is, before I went from darkest to lightest, here I'm going to go from lightest to darkest. So I'm going to kind of put a little of that in the middle. And go around. Don't want to really do too many circles because that would look a little weird. Then I'm going to go out here for the rest. You want to try to make sure you have all of your surface pretty much covered at this point. So I think I have the leaf all covered. If not, we'll see once I stamp. And if you think you're going to miss spots, you could use your Stamparatus on this part. And then that way, if you did miss a spot, oh, I don't want those to be green. All right, hang on. I don't want those little helicopters to be green, so I'm going to go grab, I think, soft suede. All right, let me go grab soft suede real quick. Here we go. Soft suede. Just going around the edges on those helicopters. because they're usually brownish. They're not usually green. Well, I guess they're green at part of the year. And yes, don't worry, you're not going to ruin your markers by going over the colors. All you have to do is scribble out and see that green goes away. All right. All right. I'm going to exhale on this because it's been on there a while. Sorry if I'm so loud to the... I know, I was pretty close to... Let's see. Let's go like this. Hold it down for a second so all that ink has time to transfer. Oh, and see, I should have... You know what, though? Not that terrible. Let me see. I don't know if I have... Oh, I do have a blender. Let me see if I can blend a little bit of that. Oh, I must have had some green on there. Yeah, I didn't do that great of a job. All right. Anyway. We'll let it go like that. Now that looks even worse. That looks even worse. Let me try this again. You know what I might do? Here we go. Let me think about this. Let's go like this. Let me take out my chamois. Get some of that color off. This is probably going to be better. Let me go like this. That's why I always say there's two sides to every paper. You gotta love it. So in this, I'm going to put... Now, yes, I'm doing the little circles there again, but don't worry, because I'm going to move it around on the block. Do I have all the colors on? Yeah, let me do a little bit more down here now then. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to concentrate on the leaves. And it's going to be very light, just so you know. Let me do, again, I might have some color left on that green. Now, I'm not sure because we have so little color on there. I'm not sure exactly how well the leaf's going to print out. It might be really, really faint. Let's see how this looks. Oh, not bad. Okay, we'll keep it with that. All right, and then I'm going to do the Thinking of You. Sorry, I'm using a lot of different blocks today. And I'll grab my soft suede. Oh, cut a little edge. I'll take care of that later with a sand eraser. All right, so now this is pretty dry. So with my tape, do I have one out? I do not. All right, so with my tape, I'm going to go ahead going to go along that edge. And for these little, let me grab a little thing just so I just barely, I'm not even really pushing it. I'm just putting a little bit down there. All right, so let's go ahead and turn that over, line it up. All right, have a little bit showing there, but you can just grab your snips. Trim that off. Let's go ahead, put that so we have a good border, and then I can get another piece to go on the inside. But there you are, a quick and easy card. I think I like using the block method to color that versus the markers because I just do not have a light hand when it comes to using those Stampin' Write markers. So there you are. Thanks a lot, guys, and hope you're having a great day.